does depend, and now thankfully the storm has picked up a little bit of some movement, so making its way out towards the north and the east at about 15. Yesterday, even days before, it was just crawling. Yesterday about 7 miles per hour. But I want to talk about the rainfall totals from the past 24 hours. You can see back here at home, we really didn't have much because that front was just right in here, so it kept all that activity and really steered Dorian just off towards the east. Even into parts of Raleigh, only about 1 to 2 inches, while others, and you can see a lot more of the colorful down to the south and out towards the east, even upwards about the pink to the blue. We're talking 8 to even 9 inches as far as that heavy rainfall. So a lot has already fallen. And then once we continue with this morning with those heavy outer rain bands even off towards the north, even where we're seeing a lot more of that rain, this just really adds to already all that rain that we have had. And that's where it gets more of that flash flooding and also leading to those flooding issues. So this is the main concern for this morning. There's those outer rain bands. The heavy rain just continues to really hit, and especially with that eye wall making its way into the outer banks. This is really where Devontae is, where we're seeing a little bit more of that heavier activity pushing off towards the north and the east. Brian talked about this earlier. Here's the eye may not technically make landfall, so the whole eye has to really cross. We're just seeing a portion of that, and this will continue off towards the north and the east, so may not actually have that exact landfall. Down to the south, we were talking about into Meredith, not seeing as much of that rain, but she did say it's still gusty, it's still breezy. No surprise there. We still have a lot of activity with that as far as the winds still on the backside of this storm. Even down to the south further, as mentioned yesterday, Myrtle Beach, Charleston, they were still seeing quite a bit of that heavy rain as the storm continued off towards the north and the east. Now on the backside of it, we're seeing some of that clearing, calmer conditions, and sunshine even down into Charleston. That's what we're starting to see back here at home as well. So that will continue with the clearing gradually as we go throughout today, and also those winds becoming a bit more on the calmer side. So not nearly by any means as breezy or as gusty off towards the coast as back here at home, but we do still have some of those breezy, gusty winds. Staying dry for this morning, even all the way throughout today, and as we saw earlier, really didn't have much of to any of that rain back here at home. Temperatures into the upper 60s, low 70s. Feeling that tropical air mass still staying in place, and we will drop that humidity a little bit as we go throughout the rest of the weekend with this north wind still filling in. Coming out of the northwest around 5 to 15 miles per hour, still seeing some gusts upwards about 20 to 25 at times, mainly down to the south and the east, really the further you are. So as we go throughout this afternoon, it's not a bad day up ahead. Plenty of sunshine once we clear out those clouds for the afternoon. Temperatures into the mid 80s, upper 70s for the mountains. We'll have a little bit more of those breezy conditions, then start to clear that out, calmer winds for tonight. So a lot of plans for your Friday, especially for high school playbook football going on. Parkland versus Glenn, not a bad night for it. We will have those calmer winds as mentioned in place, also those clear skies. Rest of the weekend, even football games for tomorrow or just any other weekend plans that you do have. Temperatures stay to the mid 80s. Next week, drop to the low 80s. We do bring back in that isolated storm chance at about 20% each afternoon.